everybody, welcome to this full moon masterclass. So during this masterclass, we're going to look at the energy of the full moon, what it means and what you can do to create more space in your life. The full moon is very much about clearing space, letting go, decluttering, and clearing space and energy, both mentally and physically, for you to be able to bring in more opportunity and possibility towards yourself. So every 28 to 30 days, the universe invites us to pause and ask ourselves what we're manifesting in our lives. And it does so through the full moon. At the new moon, you set your intentions, and now it's time to just take a look at whether those intentions are still in alignment with you, what you need to let go of that perhaps is stopping you from achieving those intentions. So in the days approaching the full moon, you can feel the energy building up, and there's definitely an increase of activity, production, movement, all of those different energies. So the full moon occurs about 1 week after the first quarter moon, but you can definitely feel its influences for a few days before and after that phase. The high energy definitely stimulates creativity, productive energy, and there's a sense of things coming to fruition around this time as well. With the moon fully reflecting the sun's light, you begin to see results of what you started at the new moon. Astrologically, the sun and the moon are now exactly opposite each other, so the moon is 100% reflecting the sun's energy and the sun's light. Okay, each month it will appear in a different zodiac sign. So this opposition can bring about new perspectives, breakthroughs and revelations, but we have to take the time out to notice what's going on, to notice how we're feeling. So how do you feel at the full moon? Do you feel fully energized? Do you feel highly emotional? Just take time to see how you're feeling at this time. Okay, that is important because different things will come up around the full moon. The moon is illuminating everything that you need to see. At the new moon phase, the light that's reflected is very minimal. At full moon, everything that's been hidden or kept hidden is being illuminated for you. So this is definitely a time to have a good look and see what's going on around you. So the full moon is definitely most powerful 3 days before and 3 days after the full moon. Okay, so this is definitely the best time to work with the moon's energies, to work with the moon's power, and it's especially good for performing spells, rituals, and releasing and cleansing anything that is no longer serving you. Okay, so as I said, full moons are very much about endings, letting go, releasing, cleansing, decluttering. So from the two major phases of the moon, you have the waxing moon, which is when the moon is growing in the sky, which is from new moon to full moon. So that's the time we want growth, expansion, and to bring more of what we're looking for into our lives. And then it's the waning moon between the full moon and the new moon. This is the time to release and let go of everything that isn't serving you. Okay, so it's definitely a great time for some cleansing rituals. Okay, so your energy should be quite high. Not everybody feels that way. Obviously, some people can feel quite drained at the full moon, but generally speaking, this is a time of energy, of abundance. All of those moon energies are there to help and support us and to illuminate everything that we need to see. Okay, full moon is definitely a time for giving thanks as well. So gratitude is a great practice to put into place at any time within the moon cycle, but particularly at full moon. Okay, so the energy is quite high. Today, as I record this, we are in full moon in Scorpio. So a lot of emotions going around. Scorpio is a very watery sign. So You may find that emotions are coming up, that you feel more emotionally attached to different things, or perhaps a little more emotionally drained than you would normally. Okay. So, what I thought I'd share with you is a few things that you can do on a full moon to make the most of the moon's energy and power. The first thing is definitely to cleanse your mental and physical space. Okay, as I said, we have to clear space to make space for new things to come into our lives. With the moon's energy really, really high, it's important to clear the energy around you, and especially the energy of your physical space as well. So we want to clear the mental clutter, but we want to clear the physical clutter as well. And this is a really, really good time to cleanse your workspace with something like Palo Santo or sage, and just, clear up the energy. The energy has been building up for days and days and days. So it's good to clear it and start afresh. You can clear any energy that perhaps hasn't been in alignment with you, okay? Or because we're cleansing, we clear the energy of the things that are not working for us anymore. So I would definitely suggest clearing your space with sage or Palo Santo if you have any. If you need any help with smudging or saging, then there is also a workbook available on this. So if you can't find it, please do let me know and I will tag you in the link to it. I will also put the link to the smudging in the YouTube video as well. Okay, so that's all there for you. It's a great night to charge your crystals as well. The full moon is definitely a perfect time for charging and cleansing your crystals. So put them outside in the moonlight if you possibly can, or on a windowsill that receives as much moonlight as possible. Okay, the moon is a really, really good way of cleansing and charging. Another thing you can do is let go of emotional baggage right now. Okay, so this is definitely the time for self-reflection and really looking at the things that aren't serving you. So whether that's negative thought patterns, self-sabotaging behavior, limiting beliefs, bad habits, procrastination, all of those different things hold us back and stop us from achieving the things that we really want to achieve. It's also important to look at the people around you as well. Are your friendships and relationships causing issues? If so, it may be time to get rid of those as well, especially if they're emotionally draining, needy, or you have a lot of toxic people around you. Ask the moon and the universe for support in letting these things go. There will be a full moon meditation available for you to help you to cleanse and release at this really, really powerful time. So just spend some time in reflection, look at daily life and see what is holding you back at the moment. What isn't in alignment with you anymore? Are you wanting to create different things, but perhaps limiting beliefs are holding you back? So now would be the time to let go of those limiting beliefs and ask the universe for support while you're doing this, okay? And then, of course, it's important to pay attention to your intuitive feelings and thoughts so that you can take action and help you move forwards. Of course, it's a great night to make a wish as well. So new and full moons are great for making wishes. Okay, I tend to use the new moon to set my intentions. Okay, as that's what feels right for me. But of course, you can send out a wish tonight to really help you in attracting more of the things that you would like. So just check in with your intuition and see if it feels a good night for you to do this. Okay. Also, just check in with the zodiac sign. So as I've said, this particular month, as I'm recording this, it is a full moon in Scorpio. So there's a lot of emotion that goes with this. Okay, so when we want to clear emotional baggage, then this would be a good month to do that. So just tailor your wishes accordingly. Okay, you don't need to be an astrology expert. It's also a good time to do yourself a reading if you're able to read tarot or oracle cards. Okay, the moon is definitely associated with tarot and divination and fortune telling. So it's a good time to give yourself a reading just to see perhaps what you need to let go of right now, what you need to work on right now, what's holding you back, and really dig into all of those things that are holding you back. If you don't read cards, then do feel free to message me and I will do a full moon reading for you. They really do dig into what you're holding on to, what your biggest blockages are, what you need to release, what's holding you back, all of those different kind of things, so that you know exactly what you need to release at this time. Great time for forgiveness, obviously. When we hold on to unforgiveness, it really does keep us in the past. So definitely a good time to forgive and let go. Everything around this full moon is about letting go, especially of emotional blocks and things that emotionally keep us in the past. So I would definitely suggest forgiving yourself for anything that you're holding on to, and forgiving others as well, so that they no longer have control over your life and your feelings as well. So there's lots of different things that you can do. It's a great night to cast a spell as well. For the witchy ones among us, this is definitely a perfect time for spell casting, as it's a really, really powerful magical day. So if you know how to cast your own spells, this is the day to do it, whether it's for prosperity, health, happiness, love. It is a great day to send those wishes out with a spell. Okay, so again, if this is something that you don't do for yourself, then please don't hesitate to message me to cast a spell for you. So these are just a few of the things that you can do during a full moon. There are so many different ways that you can use its power and its energy to help to move you forwards. I would definitely suggest looking at tarot or oracle cards to get an idea of what you need to focus on right now. What is the biggest thing that you need to let go of? So even if you're just asking one question, what is my biggest block right now, or what do I need to let go of right now, the answers will come through your deck. Okay, and that's the one thing that you can focus on right now to let go and release. Okay, so like I say, if you don't have your own deck, then perhaps ask someone that will do you one specific question, or of course book a full reading so that you have all of the information that you need, so that you can release everything that's holding you back this month. So I have included a workbook with this little mini training, this masterclass, and in it are 15 different things that you can do this full moon to really help empower you. There are also 5 powerful moon journaling prompts for you as well, so that you can really connect in with yourself, your journey, your emotions, also, your wishes and your intentions as well, and seeing what you've accomplished in the past, because I do feel that that is really, really important, and it also connects in with your dreams as well. You will also journal on what you do need to release, so do spend some time to do that before. Now, as I've said, you've got 3 days to work with this, so not everything needs to be done this evening. Okay, you have 3 days to put everything into place, to really understand what is holding you back and what you need to release at the full moon. Okay, so this is at the full moon in general. As you do this every month, different things are going to come up for you. So when you journal on the question, what do I need to release this month, or what what do you feel is holding you back this month, whatever question you're answering. If you do that every month, something different is going to come up every month for you, and it will really, journaling really helps you to dig into your subconscious mind, because we're not always aware of what it is that we're holding on to. So it's good to do every single month, okay? Make this part of your ritual. So setting your intentions at new moon, working with the action and the power that the waxing moon brings you, and using the waning moon to release everything that isn't helping you or serving you right now. Okay, so just touching on some of the practical stuff of the full moon, this is a good time to shave your legs, wax your legs, get rid of unwanted hair, because this is the time that things will start to grow back slowly. So if you shave or wax at new moon, you're encouraging growth, okay, and hair will grow back quicker. Sorry, it's a fly. If you do it at full moon, then it will grow back slower. So if you want to, let's say, cut your hair to keep it shorter for the summer, then you want to do that on the waning moon, okay, so that it doesn't grow back too quickly and you don't have to have too many haircuts. Okay, so there's lots of things. So if you think about life in general and what you want to see more of and what you want to see less of, and work with those things during the respective moon phases, then things are going to become a lot more in alignment. Work around it is going to be less. You don't want to necessarily have to cut your hair every 4 to 6 weeks. If you want it short, make sure you're having it cut at the waning moon. Okay, the waning moon is full moon to new moon. It's when the moon is getting smaller in the sky. Okay, so that's really, really important. Okay, so look at other things. When you weed the garden, you want to do that at waning moon, because we don't want the weeds to grow back too quickly. Okay, so there's lots of different things that you can do during the full moon or the waning moon cycle to either encourage things or discourage things from growing. Do check out the workbook. There's more journaling prompts. There's some affirmations in there as well to really help you with this full moon cycle that we're in right now. So I hope you have gained lots of insight and information from this little masterclass. Working with the moon and its different phases is such a powerful way to really bring your life into alignment with the natural kind of ebb and flow of the moon, of our own personal cycles as well. So if you're interested in working more with the phases of the moon, so every phase, the 9 different phases from the dark moon all the way through to the last quarter moon, then do let me know. My membership will really help you to move things forwards, to understand the moon, to bring a little bit of magic into your life and business as well. So there's no better time to learn these spiritual skills, to bring in your own magic into your life and business as well. So I look forward to connecting with you all again soon. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm here to help, guide and support you and move things forwards. Ciao for now.